Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's class we are going to little bit see Houdini in depth, and also we will see how we can display and hide objects from render view and from viewport, and how we can create basic simulation in Houdini. So here this is the default interface of Houdini. Now just create some elements here, then just simply in create self click on box and press enter here. So you can see this is our box. Let's little bit move it here and select sphere and just press enter here. Now here just I have created two objects here, so easily you can see, and in our network area you can see both objects here. So this is the basic procedure creating objects in Houdini. Now a little bit just I am going to explain a little bit in depth. So just select both objects and delete these from here. Even from here you can also delete. So now if you will see here, this is our object level or scene level. Okay, now just press tab button and type geo, because we have to create some geometry. So first we have to take a geometry node. So type geo, so you can see geometry. Now just click here. Now here if you will see this gizmo, now just click on selection here because there is no any objects here. Now just double click here in geo node. Now you are inside our geo node. If you will notice here, this node is empty. Now we are going to create some geometry inside this geo node. Press tab, type box, then I have created box here, and again press tab button, type sphere, same node. Now just click here. Now here if you will notice, I have created two objects here, but here in viewport it's displaying only one object. So because blue flags or just blue tick on our box here. So if you want to display your sphere, then you have to click on sphere node. Now you can see our sphere, and if you will click here, now you can see our box. Now here remember this one, now you are inside our geo node or you are inside level 1. So little bit different procedure in level 1 or inside any node. Suppose if you want to display both objects, then we have to merge both objects first. Now press tab button and take a merge node. Now just connect both objects, so this output like this, and we have to display this merge node. So again just click on blue tick or blue flags. Even if still you are not seeing another object because both are on top of each other. So little bit just I am going to shift this box or this sphere. So anyone if you want you can shift. So just I have selected box and press tab and type transform. So I have selected transform node and just click here and just attach in between. Now you can see these are our transform parameter. Even you can take transform tool, this one. So select and just little bit shift like this. Now just hold alt and just little bit orbit and just little bit zoom. Now here you can see both objects. Now here if you will see geometry, because now you are in geometry level, and if you will come out from here, then just simply click here or just click on object. So here if you will see, this is a single object or single node, but inside this node or inside this container there are many nodes. Now you are in geometry level, so little bit different from previous. Now here this is a container. So if you will move here, now just little bit click middle mouse button and click. Now just see. So if you will move this object or if you will adjust any parameter of this node, it will affect on both objects. So if you want to adjust individual object, then we have to go again inside this. So from here you can manage it one by one. So suppose if you want to move just sphere, then select sphere, then again take this transform tool and can manage like this. Okay, without transform even, but if you will take transform, you will get different parameters. So if you want to adjust or move this sphere, then again take another transform, or if you want you can same copy paste same node. So I've selected this one like this, Control C, Control V. Now just attach it here, unplug from here. Now attach it here like this. Okay, now both are in same position because both values are same. Now a little bit move this sphere. Okay, so like this if you want you can adjust. Now here if you will notice, both objects are displaying in our viewport here. Now just render this scene, then click on render view. Now here you can see both objects here. Suppose if you want to hide some object from our render view, but it should be displayed in our viewport here or this scene view. Means here just I want to display both object, but if you will go in render view, it will display only one object. Now again just come in our scene view here. So just suppose if you want to render only this sphere and you don't want to render box, then right click on this node, sphere node, and clicks on flags, and we have to click on render. Now you can see this purple color means it will render only this object. Now again click on render view. Now you can see only sphere. And if you want to render this box, then again right click, flags, and just click on render. Now you can see only box. But if you will see in our scene view, here it's showing both objects. So purple circle means this will be only render. So this is main important things in Houdini, because in further classes we will hide some objects like this in render view. So now after this, just I am going to create our first simulation in Houdini. So just create a new scene here. So now here I have created a new scene. Now just first create a sphere. Now take a sphere and press enter here. So this will be our emitter here. So select sphere, then come in Pyro FX and just click on flames. Now simply click here. Now here if you will see in our network area, now you are in Autodop network. Okay. Now just little bit come in object level here. So now here if you will see, Houdini is automatic created these nodes for us. So this is DOP network here, and this is Pyro import, and this is our sphere or as a emitter. So this we will explain little bit later. Now just first play our simulation here. So downside you will see these are our timelines here, and these are timelines control here. Now just play and check. Now you can play. Now you can see simulation here. So now you can see fire here. Now just stop it here. So here after playing your simulation, here you will see some blue lines. This blue lines means Houdini is caching your simulation in our RAM here. Okay. So you can see now after this you can play this area in real time. Now you can see easily. Now see one more important button is here, which is this one, means real time playback at 24 fps. Now you can see this simulation in real time. Now it's after this it's again going to cache this simulation in RAM here. Now just stop it here. Suppose after this if you don't want to cache our simulation in RAM, then downside you can see this button, means if you will click on here, it will showing red. It means after this it will not cache this simulation in RAM. Now just play and check. Now you can see it's not caching this simulation in RAM, and you can't see anything after this. Okay. Now just stop it here and click on this button, means this is starting frame of our timeline. Now just play and check. So till here you can see our simulation. After this no any simulation. Now just play and check here. So easily you can see. So again if you want to cache after this, then you can just place it here, then enable this one. Now again you can play like this. Okay. So after this you can cache your simulation in RAM. Now suppose if you want to clear this cache, then select our top network here. So usually you can see this top network, and here you will see reset simulation. Now just come in starting frame of our timeline. Now you can see there is no any simulation here, or there is nothing is cached here. Now after this just a little bit I am going to explain all these nodes here. So first if you will double click on our this sphere, which is as a emitter here. Now just double click here. Now you will see Houdini is created automatic some nodes for you. Now you can see all these nodes which is created by Houdini for you. Okay. And this is our sphere as a emitter here. Now just come back here. So those second one which is Autodop network, so this is our dynamics. Now just double click here. Now inside this you can see dynamics, means these are the main nodes related to our simulation or dynamics. Here you can see dynamics. Okay, now third one, which is pyro import. If you will double click here, you will see this is pyro import, means just a geometry level, means if you want to render your simulation, then you can render this simulation from our this pyro import. Okay, so first one, this is our as a emitter, from which just it's emitting fire, and second one, there is our dynamics, means if you want to manage your simulation, then you can manage with the help of this Autodot network here, and this is for just rendering. Okay, now suppose a little bit just uncheck this one here. Now just play and check here. Now here suppose a little bit just I want to just adjust, make it a little bit large, and we want to just make it clear a little bit. So I am going to inside this our Autodot network, or you can see DOP network here. So just double click here, so you can see this pyro smoke, so you can select and you can manage from here. This is basically a division size, means this is a quality of our fire here. So if you will decrease this value, it will show a little bit better quality. So just a little bit decrease, so 0.05. Now again here you can see this is yellow line, so again we have to just cache this simulation in RAM. So now just click here, now just play and check here. Now you can see in details. Okay, so this you can say in details, or you can see quality of our file. Now just stop it here. I am going to just little bit scale up. So again you are in DOP network here, then just take this transform tool and just you can manage. Now you can see now fire is still here. After the just I have adjusted this box. Now just again come in on our starting frames. Now just play and check here. Now you can see it's going up. Now just stop here and play this thing only. Now just come here. Maybe just define our work area here. So till 75 frames. So just type here 75. Okay. So 75. Now just play and check. So this one you can play in real time because you have cached this simulation in RAM. Now just click here and uncheck this one. Now just play and check here. Now you can see. Okay. So this is our first simulation in Houdini. So remaining thing we will adjust a little bit later, but here this is basic introductions of our simulation here. Now just again come in our object level here. Now just after this I am going to create some smoke here. Again take another sphere here. Now click here, press enter. Again then I have created a sphere, then selected. So selection is important, so I have selected here. Then again come in our pyro effect, then just simply click on smoke here. Now you can see same as a previous. Now you are in DOP network here. Now just come in object level. Now just little bit play and check here. Now you can see smoke here. So now here it's looking just a flat here. Now I am going to create some lights here, so easily you can see shadow here. So press tab button and just create a light. So create any light. Now you can see, and just select this light and take move tool or transform tool, just adjust it here. Now you can see smoke. So here right side you will see some light options are here. So if you will see high quality lighting, so if you want you can click like this. So these are the a little bit options related to our lights here. Now just play here, so easily you can see smoke here like this. Now just come in on our starting points. Now just play and check here. Now you can see smoke with shadow, all these things. So these are the basic nodes for creating any simulation in Houdini. So in next class we will continue in Houdini and we will create some effects in Houdini. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comments and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel.